Hi and welcome to another Star Wars Lego build. Today we have Master Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This particular piece originally appeared in the Clone Wars TV series, or the animated TV series of the Clone Wars. So let's have a quick look around the box and we'll get the build started. Okay, first off we have the front of the box, and up here we just have the standard Lego logo with the Star Wars logo on the top next to it. We have the item number down here and Yoda's Jedi Starfighter listed here. Starfighter is in the center, showing that it can shoot two laser cannons, and down the bottom here we have Master Yoda himself and R2-D2. On the side we just have another little image of the Starfighter and the item number again. At the bottom just some warning labels and other instructions. On the side here it has the creators of the piece and the item number again. On the top we have an image of Master Yoda, and again just some little information like websites and things you can go to, and the item number. And I think, on the back we have the item number again listed in the left hand corner. We also have a couple of images. The first one up in the top right hand corner is just showing how Master Yoda sits in the Starfighter itself and how R2 fits in there as well. It shows how the Starfighter's front opens up and the side wings as well down the bottom here. Give a closer look at that. Also shows Master Yoda again and the Starfighter, how it shoots its laser cannons. And there's another picture of R2 down the bottom. Okay, let's get this build started. Okay, having opened the bag, we can see that we only have 3 bags to complete this build, and each bag has a little mini bag inside of it, as they usually do. And one of the things I really like about Star Wars Lego and some of the Lego pieces is they actually number the bags, which is really good. So that just helps you with the order that you're going to be building things. So you don't need to open up everything and leave it lying around. Also comes with its instruction manual, or booklet. It's got a couple of pages in there showing the build. I think it's 60 pages all up. Yep, 60 pages of the build. And then it's just got some extra things at the back showing some of the other Lego pieces from Star Wars that you can buy. Some of the smaller figures. Also showing off the other figures that you can purchase as well. And that's it. On the back, as usual, it has all the pieces that should come and be included in the build. And that's that part there. And it also comes with some stickers as well, which we'll be using soon. Alright, let's get this build started. Okay, first one out of the pack, and the first build we take care of is Master Yoda himself. Now I just want to make a couple of little notes on this figure. Number one, Master Yoda's legs do not bend. Okay, it's just one solid piece here. Got some graphics on the front there and his lightsaber. Also with his head, it's very well done. I like the look of this. It's very well detailed. The eyes, it's even got the little bit of the hair on the back there. I do want to note that it is rubber. It's not actually, his whole head is made out of like a rubbery material. It's not the standard plastic that you would normally have on the Lego figures. So that's something I found really interesting. His ears do have a little bit of bend to them like that, but you know, I'm not going to bend them to break them. Lightsaber is the standard Lego lightsabers. And he's also got some graphics on the back. Now the fact that his legs do not move forward or back or open up at all make it really, really hard to try and balance him. So right here, if you've got the lightsaber up like that, that's fine. If you tilt the lightsaber forward at all, okay, he has a tendency of falling over. So to try and get him standing upright, oh, okay, we have it now. Oh. Oh. Okay, if I don't knock the table at all, he shouldn't move. But anyway. Okay, so that is Yoda himself. Now let's have a look at the rest of the Starfighter. Okay, and we're at the end of bag number 1. And what we have here is kind of what looks like the back bottom part of the Starfighter. So just showing you here on the back, there's your 2 jets and some, I'm guessing, lighting at the back there. We have the main base frame here and the bottom like that. Now the only thing I would say with this part of the build is there are a few sections in the instructions where it would tell you to do one thing and then later on it will tell you to refix it, which was really hard to do. There were some pieces that cross pieces like that on the inside here where you actually had to have them, and I'll just show you real quick. I'll just pop these off like so. So both these pieces here had to be both crossed upright like that, and it doesn't tell you that until you're pretty far into the build. They're already set in place and they're really hard to get out without having to take apart part of the Starfighter itself, or the base here. So that was annoying to figure that out. So, and that would be the only thing I would say was wrong with this part of the build. Otherwise, it's looking good so far. This is mostly the back mainframe. I think the next 2 parts of the wing and the cockpit itself. All right, let's get to it. Okay, first piece of bag number 2 is R2-D2 himself. So again, like all the other Lego variations of R2, it's just the 2 legs on the side and the graphics in the front with the graphics running right around the head. And that is it. Okay, moving on to the rest of the build. Okay, at the end of bag number 2, we have completed the main section of the Starfighter, including the cockpit. So I'll just give you a quick look around the Starfighter as finished so far. You got your 2 blaster cannons here, and the middle section of the front wings. I have a feeling that's where R2 will sit a little bit later on. You got the back there that we saw before. And here, what we do is we just pop that up like that and drop that down. And that's where Master Yoda will sit. Or stand, in this case, since his legs do not bend. And then just close that up like that. And shut that front piece there. So bag number 3 looks like to be the opening and shutting wings on the sides. which I will get to in just a moment. I will say with this build, it has been really annoying with the instructions when it comes to building one side of something, and instead of showing you to build two of the same thing at the same time, it gets you to build it again a little bit later on. So I'll have you build like one section here, and then once you've put that on, it will show you, okay, now do the exact same on the other side, instead of just having you do them both at the same time. Which just makes it time consuming. The other thing is with the instructions, there's a lot of, okay, this is piece number 1, piece number 2, and the finished product. It only shows you where 1 or 2 points would be, like, you know, your arrows pointing in, like we have over here. So where you have the arrows pointing there, showing, okay, that's where they connect. There is a lot of not showing where they actually attach to. It's just a finished picture. Similar things like that there, or one of the most annoying ones is this one here, where it shows, well, these are the pieces, and yeah, figure out where you put them. Most of the time it is easy to figure out, but it's just annoying because it's a lot of checking back and forth and seeing, well, where should it sit. That's the only issue with this build so far. It's a little bit time consuming when it comes to the instructions here and there on where to put the pieces. Other than that, this is a fun build so far, and very quick. It's only taken me less than an hour so far. So, and I'm already up to bag number 3. So let's get started on that so we can finish the build. Okay, and it is complete. Bag number 3 is done, and here is Yoda's Jedi Starfighter completed and finished. So we'll just have a quick look around. These are the wings here that were in bag number 3. So they open up like that and close like that. So both sides are the same. Now when building the wings, the instructions have you build both wings. So they fix that problem, that you're building both sides at the same time. The only issue is when it comes to connecting it, it doesn't tell you which 2 wings you have to connect. Now, even though you think they're identical, the pieces here holding it in the center, there is a joint on one side that it tells you to do, and it doesn't explain to you that you should put it in from the other side. Again, it goes back to the instructions of, this is the pieces, and this is how it looks finished. It took me a couple of minutes to realize that it wasn't the same side of the wings that you had to put together. So there are opposites, and you have to place them together, which does not tell you to do that. The front of the craft, we have down the bottom here, you've got your 2 laser cannon blasters that you just press here at the back that shoot out. The back of the craft, underneath, and we go to the top here. R2 just sits in the top up there, so you just unplug him there, and he just clips in at the top. He stays pretty stable. Master Yoda is in the middle here, so all you need to do is just open that up like that and like that. One thing I will say is they didn't give him any controls. Master Yoda has no controls whatsoever in there. He just stands in the middle and controls it with his mind. So for a Jedi, you know, I guess maybe he can do that, but I don't know why all the others have little control panels. I would have liked to see just one piece there with a control panel on it. That would have just made it a whole lot better. One thing I will mention is Yoda's lightsaber has nowhere to go. It does not fit in there with him, so you would have to keep it separate. There's nowhere to clip it on at the bottom or anything like that, so you just have to leave that out if you're going to leave Yoda in the center there. Other than the instructions being a little bit on the, here is the pieces and here is the finished product, and not being so and not explaining very well where everything should go, or at least showing in the diagrams, it was a nice build. I do wish they could have done a better job with the center here to match more the Starfighter in the animated TV series, which is more of a round sort of bubble, where this is not so much. It's more like squared off here and here. So it would have been nicer if they had have made that just a little bit more rounder from the front and the sides there like that. But otherwise, I mean, they've done a pretty good job. The wings themselves, they're not 100% stable. I mean, that part's stable there, but they do move very freely, like forward and back. So there's a bit of jiggle to them and movement. Other than that, it's a really nice build. Quick and easy. It only took me an hour and 15 minutes to build this one, which was really nice to do. And yeah, and that's it. You know, this is a really nice piece to go out and get if you want it for your collection. I don't have too much of an issue with this one. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe and like the videos if you want to see more. Thanks again.